Hello and welcome back, RBG. Today we are in the kitchen. We are bringing you guys a Western beef haul. All right, so we have the spread right in front of you, so let's get ahead and discuss. It is a small haul, but it is mighty. Let me tell you, it was expensive. I know, let's not beat a dead horse. So let's start in the true fashion on the right hand side. Now we have Fanta. Now we decided to get this for my daughter's birthday. It is her favorite beverage. Now she has many favorite stuff, and I know if you've watched many of my videos, I always say my daughter's favorite. You think she's the favorite child here, but no, I love my children equally and I only have two. But anyway, I picked this up for her birthday, and since then, my family is pretty much hooked. My family minus me, because you know I'm hooked on bubbly. But I went ahead and picked this up for her. I have a quantity of four, and this time they were actually on sale. If I am not mistaken, don't mind the paper, foraging through the receipt back here to get the prices for you guys. They were actually 2 for $11, and obviously they charge you the bottle deposit, which was 40 cents per the 8 package, because there's 8 bottles per plastic ring. Moving on, next to that I have a sugar, and this is a 4-pound bag, and it's brown raw sugar made by Goya. This actually was $5.50 if I'm not mistaken. I usually like to get them in a 2-pound bag because it's easier to pour in the glass jar that I have, and I don't like to actually open it and store it, even though it has that little Ziploc resealable thingamajig. But this actually was more cost effective to buy it in the bulk version, so I went ahead with this. Next to that, we have Digiorno Pizza, and I have 2 of the 4 cheese self-rising, and those guys were $8.99. In front of that, I have the crispy pan, which is kind of like, I guess, a deep dish. It's also in 4 cheese. That's dinner for tonight, since we are in a Lent, and on Fridays we eat no meat. Next to that, we have the Kraft Parmesan cheese. I made a recipe for you guys, which should be going up on the channel soon, where we made homemade meatballs, Puerto Rican style, and I pretty much ran out of the Kraft Parmesan cheese, and these are for the pantry for backup. Now I'm a little upset because I didn't find the bigger bottle, so I had to go for these I guess miniature size, and they were $2.99, so I picked up 2. Next to that, I have corn oil, which is the Masola, and this is actually my favorite corn oil, and it was not on sale. I tend to pick up my staple products to stock up the backup pantry, so I picked up one, and it was $9.99, and it's not even a gallon. It's a couple of ounces to the gallon. It's 96 ounces for that oil. Next to that, we have the Canada Dry Ginger Ale, and we are completely out. My husband's favorite. I mean, I think at this point he pretty much drink anything that's in the house, especially when he comes out of work and he's extremely thirsty. At this point, what he's doing is he wants something cold and hot when he comes from work. So he'll have his coffee and milk with his cafecito con leche, and he'll want something cold. So he'll either do the Fanta, he'll either do the iced tea, or he'll do the ginger ale. But he wants something small, and the ginger ale is 7.5 ounces per can. These guys were not on sale, but I picked them up because it's his I guess drink of choice when he comes home from work, and they were $6.99 per carton, and they are 10 cans per carton. And I picked up 3. So next to that, I have all-purpose flour, and it says that it's enriched and bleached. I probably should have paid more attention to that because I usually like to pick up unbleached, but whatever, it is what it is. I actually wanted to pick that up because I wanted to try my hands at sourdough, because I've been seeing it going around in social media, and I wanted to try it because I think apparently it's a thing now. And I don't specialize in any of that stuff. I just do cooking because I like to call it a hobby, because if it's a chore, I won't do it. So I want to go back to those roots, and I want to try it. So I picked that up, but now since it says bleached, I don't know if it's gonna work. In the comment sections, let me know. Anyways, moving along. Next to that, I have mixed nuts, and they say roasted and lightly salted, and those guys were 2 for $5, if I'm not mistaken. Those are solely for my mom. I hope I didn't mess it up, because the last time I picked them up, I don't know if it was the same brand. So I hope it's the same brand, but if my mom is watching, those are for you, Mom. And the big elephant in the room, literally right front and center, is the meat. And it's pretty much solely what I went there for. I mean, everything else was a plus, but the meat is what I have been looking for, especially the pork chops. And let me tell you guys, for me, it was a steal, because meat, I mean, everything is expensive, but meat in general, it is up there. So I was able to find these pork chops, which the last time I went to Western Beef, these pork chops, now we like the end cut. We don't like the middle cut, or like a center cut, I think is what they call them, that are very thick. We like the thin cut. It might have a little grease, yes, as you can see, but it doesn't bother us. Or if anything, I can trim it if it's at the ends. But we like them with a little bone. And these things are usually like $8 to $10 a flat, and they were literally $4 to $5 each, and I went ham, literally. I don't know. I mean, you can obviously see it, but if I flip through the receipt, I think literally there's, no lie, guys, I think there's like 5 or 6 of them there. I literally wiped them out. No joke. And I was so happy. So what I'm going to be doing with these is I'm going to be putting them in my food saver bags, and I am going to put them in the deep freeze so we can just have them and put them up, because wherever I can find cheaper meat, I'm going to grab them and just put them up in our freezer bags, because it's ridiculous out here. With the steak, this is the round London broil, and this is what my family likes. I mean, they'll eat any type of steak. At this point, I have held my butcher box because, we're penny pinching at this point. And it is what it is. I mean, I love butcher box, but it's expensive. It's a big chunk of change to give out all at one time. So the steaks were 15, 13, and they only had 4, and I went for it. Now it's 2 steaks per pack, so I literally got 8 steaks, and I went for it. I wiped them out as well. So the same thing with the pork chops is the same thing that I'm going to do with the steaks. So I'm going to put them 2 per freezer saver bag, and I'm just going to vacuum seal them and put them in my deep freeze and just go from there. So at this point, I'm just supermarket hopping, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, and going through my circulars and seeing where meat is on sale, and seeing where I can pinch a penny and just going with that. Either whether it's for my extended pantry, whether it's for my extended freezer. I do have two refrigerators and one deep freeze. Two with a regular freezer and one deep freeze. So we're just trying to stack up, and because you don't know what's going on with the world. So not to go on a tangent, because we don't need that. But this is the haul that we have right now, and this is going to help fill up my family's belly. It's going to help my daughter take drinks to school. It's gonna make my husband happy, and it's going to fill my family's belly for tonight, since we're currently in Lent. And yeah, so this is what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys are enjoying what you're watching. So as always, please guys, like this video, thumbs it up, please comment in the section below. Also, please share our video so that YouTube knows that you guys are liking the content that we are creating. And as always, guys, we love you. You know that you guys are our extended family, and we will see you on our next video. Bye.